All across Canada, canola farmers face ever-changing challenges. To help overcome them, InVigor Hybrid Canola from BASF continually invests in developing new technology for your farm. Of course, innovation alone didn't put us on the map. You did. Thanks to you, InVigor has been grown on more acres than any other canola hybrid, so you can expect more when it counts most.
The Power Swing, the Gulp 2 drive-over hopper, and now the Extend. Westfield has the solution to make your job easier. Westfield's Extend for the MKX 130 is fast, easy to use, and convenient. The Extend retracts to allow the grain trailer to pull up. Once the trailer is in position, the swing tube is extended, and the Power Swing moves the low-profile hopper into position with ease. When unloading is complete, the Extend retracts, so the grain trailer can drive away. Extend. Swing side to side. Retract. It couldn't be easier. It's not an ordinary auger. It's a Westfield.
All across Canada, canola farmers face ever-changing challenges. To help overcome them, Invigor Hybrid Canola
Mic check. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Hope everybody's doing well out there. My name's Adam Stewart. Welcome to Minnetonka's, Manitoba here tonight for the Theodore Buffaloes and the Swan Valley Axemen. We're just about ready to get underway here over in Swan Valley in Minnetonka's, Manitoba. Beautiful rink here tonight. The referees are just coming onto the ice right now. The Buffaloes are just heading out here. Underway here in Minnetonka as the Valley Axemen and the Theodore Buffaloes just finished for Canada, and here we go for this evening. Your starting lineup for the Theodore Buffaloes. Starting as goaltender tonight, number 33, Warren Shimko has a 2.79 goals against average, has had very good luck this season, and has also got a 4-2 record here tonight. On the other side of the aisle, it's Devin Dubik. He's got a 6-2 record as well. Played 8 games so far this season. Has had a very good year for the Axemen. Starting forward for the Theodore Buffaloes, you're looking at number 18, Colby Brown up center. Caden Taphorn, number 13, on the one wing, and Derek Schwartz on the other left wing. As we drop the puck here, Carter Cockwell wins it back for the Valley Axemen, and we're underway here in Minnetonka. Axemen pitch this puck up and into the Theodore Buffalo zone. That's going to go all the way down. Thought it might be icy, but they waved that one off. Try to get in the corners here for you a little bit better. It is number 24. That would be Delane Lamb pitching it up for the Theodore Buffaloes. Buffs trying to get it through center ice. Now Lamb takes it. He'll pitch this one down into the Buff zone. Nice, he just chipped in. Dubik plays behind his net, and the Axemen work their way up. Here comes the Valley Axemen. 2-on-1. Good chance. Shoots. Save made by Shimko. Lamb with it. Trying to work that puck out of there a little bit. That's Taphorn. Taphorn gets it out. Not very deep, though, and the Axemen take it at center. That's number 10. Curtis. Nope. Looking alongside. Josh Tripp. Tripp with it. Josh Tripp. Trying to find some room for the Axemen over in the Buffs corner of the ice. Axemen pitch it in deep and around the net. And over there is Jordan Evans trying to get that one out. Decker trying to get this out of the zone. Doesn't work. The Axemen held it in. Rana gets it taken off of him by Tripp. Josh Tripp, another chance here. Shoots. Save. Rebound. Oh, what a save by Warren Shimko to start the game off. Big save for Warren Shimko, getting across ice to make a massive stop. I believe that was number 24, Carter Cockburn, who's had quite a few goals this season. Has 44 points in the Sask East already, and that's only in 10 games. So pretty impressive for the young man. The Axemen take a shot there, fans on it. That's going to go up and out of play. As I believe that's number 22, Zach McIntyre, pitches that up and out of the way. Once I have some scores, I'll let you know about them here. I'll be following the SJHL and, of course, the two other games in the Sask East Hockey League tonight. As we get the scores, we will let you know. Jordan Evans throws around his own net and over to Josh Herman. Herman doesn't get it out. They hold it in again, the Axemen. Swan Valley tries to get this up in front. Blocked up there by number 21, Herman. And now the Buffs get out of the zone with it. McIntyre chips it down deep into the Axemen end. Number 93 is back to pick that one up. That would be Jason Betchler. Buffs get it and take a shot, and Dubik makes a nice save. Just getting nicely started here over in Minnetonka. Once again, thank you very much for watching here tonight, whoever is watching, wherever you may be. Yeah, you can let us know in the comments where you're from. And we'll try to post those up during the first intermission. See who's the furthest away tonight that's watching the hockey game. As the Buffs get this in, that would be number 21, Josh Herman, who is digging for it. Dylan Johnson is in the back end tonight, playing defense. As the Axemen get this deep into the Theodore zone. Shimko touches the puck up behind his net. Throws that around. And back to the Swan Valley. Oh, what a shot there. I missed the net. 19. That would be Colhart. As another chance there. Another save by Warren Shimko. He'll hang on. 17:20 left here in the first. One shot on each side of the net. I think there'll be an extra one. Yep, there it is. 2-1 for the Swan Valley Axemen. Should call them the Valley Axemen. I apologize for all those Swan Valley fans watching. As Cockburn wins that draw, and it goes right past the defenseman, all the way back down into the Swan Valley zone. Back to pick this one up. That would be number 2, I believe it is. Hard to tell with these jerseys sometimes. He'll throw it all the way down the ice. That'll be chipped up for Tripp. Josh Tripp works this one deep into the Buff zone as Foley Vrana and him battle for the puck. Here's Josh Tripp. Cockburn right beside the net. That's a dangerous place for him. But missed the net, and here comes the Buffaloes back up ice quickly. Keenan Taphorn tries to make it around the one defender. Doesn't work. Now he's working for it along his boards, and that's picked up by the big defenseman who misses this. Here's a chance for Curtin Taphorn. Taphorn round the net, takes a shot, rebound, save, rebound, another shot. And Zach Krasinski had a great chance there, just couldn't get it by the goaltender Dubik. As there's going to be a penalty coming up here to the Swan Valley to the Valley Axemen. I apologize again. And we're just waiting to see what the call is here. I would presume this is boarding. As number 29, that would be, 93. Jackson Betcher goes off for the ice, and the Theodore Buffaloes will enjoy the first power play of the game here. And they will win this draw as Evans takes it, gets it back to Mackenzie Flett. Flett to Johnson. Johnson, it's a hard shot. Short shoot, what a good chance in front, and nice save by Dubik. And the Axemen get this one back down ice. Mackenzie Flett will have to go back for it. Here comes the Buffaloes back up ice. Schwartz with it. Schwartz back to Flett. I'll have to go and take it back around and reset. Flett gets this one, dumps it deep into the Swan Valley zone. Into the Valley zone. And Evans gets that puck knocked off him and gets out and past the blue line. They're off to go touch this one back up. 1:11 left in the penalty to Betcher. Weird name. Sorry, can't pronounce it properly. Nevertheless, we're back down, and the Roughs are going to make some changes here. Swan Valley, or as the Valley Axemen make some changes, and then pitch this one way deep down ice. Shimko has one guy that was chasing down a little bit. Here's a chance for them, for the Axemen shorthanded. They'll just take a quick shot on Shimko, and this will head the other way once more. Great chance there, just couldn't get it over the stick of number 74. That's Riley Staples. As the Buffaloes will have to go pick this one back up ice. Here's Dylan Johnson with it. He's making a change as Keenan Taphorn hits the ice. Taphorn makes a shot there, just misses, hit the side of the net. Buffs get this one back to Lamb. Lamb to Decker. Decker with it. Decker passes it off to, couldn't see if that was Taphorn. Yep, it was. There's Lamb back to Taphorn. And that one won't get out, but here's another chance for the Buffs. Here's Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn working it around the side of the net, side of the boards. Around the net and over to Kurchinski, who gives it to Colby Vrana. Vrana gives it to Decker. Decker shoots, a chance in front, tipped. But it hits the goaltender, and Dubik makes the save. Here's another chance. Lamb shoots as the penalty just expired. And that one will go up and over the netting. We'll have a stoppage of play in the Valley Axemen zone. 6 minutes, 40 seconds gone here in the first. Still a no-score game. Buffalo's had a few shots on that power play, but nothing too much going yet for the Theodore Buffaloes, or, for that matter, the Valley Axemen. As the Buffs win that draw, Decker pitches it around the net. Betcher, who's back on the ice, get this one up. And here's a chance for the Axemen racing in with it. Here's a shot, shoots, scores! Darcy Riddle gets a beautiful pass over to him. And he puts that high on Warren Shimko. And it's a 1-0 game for the Valley Axemen very early here into this game. 6 minutes gone in the first. 1-0 for the Valley Axemen. As Jordan Evans takes the draw, wins this one, and will come right back to the Theodore Buffaloes defense. Dylan Johnson. Johnson with it. Heading up ice over to Josh Herman. Herman chases this one down around the net. Here's a chance for Jordan Evans. Evans gets it back and pitches around the other way of the net. Now the Axemen with it. That'll go up and out of play. And it looks like it never touched any of the Buffaloes. This will be inside the Valley Axemen zone. I gotta switch a sign. Axemen now with it, heading up ice, and they make a quick pass. That's over to Tripp. Tripp, as they watch a little bit for Carter Cockburn, he's a very dangerous player. Number 29, that's Jersak. Over to Tripp. Tripp shoots in a nice glove save made by Warren Shimko. He'll hang on. Once again, 1-0 here so far for the Valley Axemen. 13:36 left here in the first. And a very good game so far here in Minnetonka. Dylan Johnson. Johnson pitches it over his player. And this one will go all the way down the ice as they wave off icing. Number 19 ends up with it. That would be Colhart. Fleck gets it over to Dylan Johnson. Johnson has a little bit of trouble with it, and Herman couldn't quite hang on to that one as the Axemen get the puck back. Here's Jordan Evans with it. Evans loses it, and the Valley Axemen get this one up ice quickly. 2-on-1 developing. Here's a shot, shoots. Oh, good chance for a rebound there for number 21. That's Kelly Gray. Just couldn't get nothing on it, but a good opportunity for them as they came down the ice 2-on-1. Now here's Kelly Gray with it again. Gray throws it just deep into the zone as they're going for a change. Here's the Axemen, though. Another shot there. Oh, that went right over to the goaltender, Shipko. And here's the Axemen once more with that puck. They've had good amounts of possession this period. And this one here will go a little bit too far for one of the forwards. That would be for number 74, Staples. And they will get a icing call. Once again, if you're watching this game from, anywhere, essentially, just let us know where you're watching it from. In the first intermission, we'll see who's the furthest away tonight watching the game. Here's an opportunity for the Axemen. Just couldn't get quite by the defenseman Decker. He's been consistent all season. Very hard to get around the big defenseman from Theodore. And here's Decker with it. Or I should say, there's Lamb with it. Here's Decker now with it. Decker, as Kobe Vrana comes back to help. And this one gets out of the Buffalo zone and into neutral ice. Kyle Tripp with it. Tripp works this one around. Worked this back over and into neutral ice, but no further as the Buffaloes pitch this back into the Valley's Axemen zone. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz with a full head of steam. Shoots! Nice save by Dubik. And up and over the netting as they'll have another draw. 11:48 left here in the first. So far, score is 1-0 for the Valley Axemen. Again, 11:48 left here in the first. Shots are even, pretty even, 6-5 so far for the Axemen. 7-5 now. 7-5 for the Buffaloes. But no, the Axemen do have the first goal here tonight. As the Buffaloes are starting to clamp in a little bit here. Here's Cockwell. Cockburn with it. Pitches it on around, doesn't work. Working deep for it are the Valley Axemen as the referee goes flying. And here comes the Valley Axemen. Carter Cockburn taking off the puck. Trying to get that one around, pitches it back to his own defender. And now into the Buffalo zone. He didn't stick around there long. Here comes Zach Krasinski with it. Krasinski, the good so strong with the puck. But does get it eventually taken off as he tries to make a pass into the front of the zone. And this goes all the way back down the ice as Shimko pitches behind his net. Vrana with it. Kobe Vrana. Working this one around. And here he comes up with also a full head of steam. Kobe Vrana working around here, trying to find something that'll work. Pitt shoots it. Devin Dubin makes the save. Another chance here. This is Josh Tripp. Tripp with it. Trying to find Cockburn. Doesn't work. And Lamb pitches this one back into neutral ice as the Axemen go back to pick up the puck. Here are the Axemen. Still in their own zone. Trying to get it out easily enough. And they do get it down into the Buff zone. As Delane Lamb goes back to pick that puck up. Taphorn must have just got a tap of it. I don't know, but it seems like it. No icing on that one as it comes back up ice. Here's the Axemen again with it. One Valley shoots. Oh! Kind of a weird little bounce on the goaltender, Shimko. And the Valley Axemen making a 2-0 game very early on here in the first period. 10 minutes left, or 11 minutes left here are into the first. One of those days. Nevertheless, we're back into the Theodore zone as Mackenzie Flett goes to pick that one up. Just waiting to hear who the goal is from. Schwartz with it. Schwartz trying to get up ice quickly, trying to get it over to Kurchinski. It doesn't make it to him, and the Buffs go back to pick this one up. Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett trying to make a pass. Doesn't work. And the Axemen end up back with the puck in their own zone. Herman harassing his guy. And as we were hearing the goal call, now Valley Axemen get another one over the shoulder of Warren Shimko. And they're starting to play the World Junior music. Good old Heave Away's playing. And why wouldn't they, in a way? They're up 3-0 early here on the Theodore Buffaloes. Here's the Axemen getting this puck up again and back into the Theodore Buffalo zone. Here's number 11 with it. This is Bender. Darcy Riddle, I believe, got that last goal as the Buffaloes get it into neutral ice here. Curtis Decker in his own zone holding on to this puck. As Decker goes, tries to find some guys open. Axemen now are doing a good job of blocking this one up. Josh Tripp with it. Tripp trying to move this one around. Tripp goes, gets this puck taken off of him. Here's Jordan Evans with it. Evans over to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn over to Evans. Oh, good chance there if he could have got the shot off. Just bounced over his stick. And here comes the Axemen the other way really quick. Josh Tripp. Tripp over to Cockburn and over to number 29. That's Jerzyk. Doesn't work. And now here comes the Buffaloes the other way. Colby Vranayan just stepping outside was the Theodore Buffaloes, and play is called. Shots are still 8-7 for the Theodore Buffaloes, but just kind of some weird bounces to start the game off. And it's a 3-0 game so far for the Valley Axemen. As this puck is tipped all the way back down into the Valley Axemen zone. They look to try to get this one set up as well as they can. Buffaloes have done a reasonable job of blocking some of this up. They have to go over top of the Buffaloes. Josh Tripp loses that one to Derek Schwartz. Then over to McIntyre. Vrana takes a shot. Correction on that one. That was Josh Herman. Takes a beautiful shot there on Devin Dubik. And he makes the save, and there was no rebound. Herman gets this puck back to Johnson. Johnson shoots. Save made by Dubik. And he'll hang on. 7:27 left here in the first. Still a 3-0 game for the Valley Axemen early. As the Buffs win another draw here. Dylan Johnson. Johnson pitches around the net. Tries to go all the way around. Doesn't work. And here comes the Axemen with it out of their own zone. But McIntyre lays a nice little hit. Gets that puck off the forward. And here comes the Valley Axemen once more with it. In deep into the Theodore Buff zone. Shimko covers that one up right beside his own goal. 12 minutes left here in the... 12 minutes in third... Or second... 12 minutes left into the first. And, still a 3-0 game here for the Valley Axemen. Not the way the Theodore Buffaloes probably wanted to start this one. They've got the team, though, that can turn it around awful quick if they get the opportunities as well. As the Axemen have it, pitches this one around net, and that one missed. Here's Evans with it. Evans loses this one. Goes right back to the forward, Darcy Riddle. Riddle, as he goes after Dylan Johnson a little bit to get him moving the puck. And the Buffs throw this one up. Oh, the opportunity shoots and just missed the net. That would be Colby Brown. And another chance there in front for Kurchinski. And just couldn't get nothing on it. Here comes the Axemen the other way. Evans with it. Evans throwing it up and getting it out of the zone quickly. Here's another chance for the Valley Axemen to get this puck up deep into the zone. Doesn't work. The Theodores have done a pretty good job of blocking up that neutral ice when they are there. Just like I say, some funny bounces so far this period, and that's why we got a 3-0 game early here in Swan Valley. The Axemen made a nice little move. That's number 74, Staples. Bounces it around, does leave the puck in the end, though, and here comes Zach McIntyre the other way. McIntyre shoots. Nice save by Duick. As the Bucks go, grab it from the other board. Here's a chance for Johnson. Johnson fans on it, takes another chance in, gets it deep into the zone. Taphorn, back to McIntyre. McIntyre loses the puck, but here comes the Axemen up the other way again. Now it's Mackenzie Flett with the puck. Trying to get this one deep. And just over to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn gives it over to Dylan Johnson. Johnson pitches it to McIntyre as they're making changes, the Theodore Buffaloes. Just getting it deep into the end of the Valley Axemen. Here's another one. Mackenzie Flett pulls that puck off of the Axemen defender. And right in front of the net, Devin Dubik jumps on that one and holds for the whistle. 16:04 gone here in the first. Still a 3-0 Theodore, Valley Axemen lead right at the moment. As they will take the draw to the glove side of Devin Dubik. This puck gets around the zone. And the Axemen make a nice little move, get out of the zone quickly. Here is number 93, that's Betcher. Has one penalty in the game. Has a nice shot there, a nice save by Shimko on the side of the net. As the Buffs get the puck, here's Derek Schwartz with it. Schwartz pitches it deep into the zone, goes and chases this one down. It's Kobe Vrana, who found on the shot and pass, and here comes the other way here for the Valley Axemen. Number 29, Jerzyk, and number 93. Oh, nice little pass, but it bounced the wrong way for number 93, Betcher. Now it's chased down as Betcher makes a change for the Axemen. Hard shot, rebound, another good chance when you got Carter Cockburn on the ice, right in front of the net. Simcoe shuts the door. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz trying to make a little bit of a move, spread him out. Schwartz gets it, and that one there is just not on him there. Schwartz now takes another chance, loses the puck, and this one's going to come out of the zone once more. Flett over to Johnson. Johnson pitches around the net, looking for Kraczynski. Kraczynski gets that along the boards, over to Josh Herman. Herman over to Flett. Flett trying to make this pass back over to Kraczynski. Gets it just quickly into the Swan Valley zone, but no further as the Valley Axemen pick this one up. Number 2, Kyle Tripp on ice there in the defense. As he moves this puck up quickly to Jerzyk, I believe it is. Josh Tripp, my bad. Not sure if they're brothers. I would imagine maybe they're definitely relations, I'm sure. Not sure how, but neat. Taphorn with it. Taphorn gets it out of the zone, and we've got a penalty coming up. There's a little bit of excitement over by the Theodore Buffs visiting side there. Number 12 has some choice words for somebody. And Coach Garbett, who is back from back on the bench for this game, his first game back this season for this what do you call New Year, and right now. Not sure what the call was. I missed it there for a quick second. Once I hear the penalty here, it's 2 minutes on the clock, but the Buffs will get another opportunity here to cut the lead down to 2. As they won the draw, but just pitched out deep by the Valley Axemen's number 64, Jeff Riddle. And here's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett works it around. Doesn't quite work, but still gets it to him, as Schwartz was right there. Helped him pick up that puck that he just lost. Vrana with it. Colby Vrana trying to work it along the boards. Gets it around the net. McIntyre digs for it. Now Colby Vrana again. Vrana over to Mackenzie Flex, and it jumped his stick as he'll go down and pick this one back up in the Theodore Buffalo zone. Looking to try to get this one set up in his own back of his net, or behind his net. Didn't quite hear what the penalty was for there. I will try to see if I can find out in the first intermission. But here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz to Vrana. Vrana's got a little bit of room here as the defenseman, number 10, that would be Josh Tripp, takes it off him. Does a beautiful job of defending this one. And now throws this one up ice. Then here's Jordan Evans with it. Evans throws it around the net. Over for Taphorn. Taphorn loses this one, and Tripp knocks it out of the zone once more. And here's an opportunity for Carter Cockwell. Short-handed with Tripp. Cockwell gets the take the puck off him. And Chimko has to grab that one. And he'll get a whistle. 35 seconds left of the penalty to the Valley Axemen. As we wait for this one to get sorted out, a little bit of changes going on. And this will be to the blocker side of Warren Shimko. Here is Delane Lamb with it. Lamb first around the net, gives it over to Curtis Decker. Decker pitches this one up over the stick, but still over to Keenan Taphorn, who has a little bit of opportunity. Taphorn shoots, just missed the net. Lamb does a good job of holding on to this one. Lamb now walks it in. Good chance, shoots, rebound. Oh, what a chance! And just couldn't get anything on the stick. Otherwise, the Buffaloes just needed to tap it in. He ends up back down into the zone as the penalty expires. And that is to number 12. That was Ryan Braun who got the penalty. He's back off out of the box. And we got 33 seconds left here in the first period. Still a 3-0 Valley Axemen lead. Big opportunities for both teams going each way. But just not much going on yet here for either team. Valley Axemen's got a few good bounces, and that's essentially where we've been here so far to get into a 3-0 lead for the Valley Axemen as they head back up ice. And that one there is just a little bit offside. First intermission, don't forget, we'll be just giving a little bit of a pause here. You'll have some music playing. I might show you a couple commercials. I might even come back on and just do some talking to you about some of the other things going on in other leagues and maybe some stats. And, of course, the Theodore Buffaloes are in provincial playoffs coming up. And they know their opponent now. We'll be talking maybe about that during the first intermission as well. As this one winds up to a close, Valley Axemen, with a great start to this game, have a 3-0 lead heading into the first intermission. The shots in this game so far, 12-11 for the Theodore Buffaloes, are 12-11 for the Valley Axemen. And again, they lead 3-0 here in the first period. Once again, I'm going to just turn this off here right away, and we'll continue on later on in the intermission here. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Thanks again.
the Power Swing, the Gulp 2 drive-over hopper, and now the Extend. Westfield has the solution to make your job easier. Westfield's Extend for the MKX 130 is fast, easy to use, and convenient. The Extend retracts to allow the grain trailer to pull up. Once the trailer is in position, the swing tube is extended and the Power Swing moves the low-profile hopper into position with ease. When unloading is complete, the Extend retracts so the grain trailer can drive away. Extend, swing side to side, retract. It couldn't be easier. It's not an ordinary auger. It's a Westfield.
So hey, welcome back to the first intermission here. Adam will begin with you. I hope that the audio is going to work on this. I'm not sure because I can't really hear it that well. But nevertheless, it's a 3-0 lead here over against the Valley Axemen. Been a little bit of a tough start here for the Theodore Buffaloes, of course. Earlier in the week, the Theodore Buffaloes got to find out who their first round opponent will be for the Senior D provincial playoffs, and the Theodore Buffaloes actually got a bye for the first round. We'll be playing in the South semifinal for the Senior D provincial playoffs against the Lucky Lake Lakers. So the Buffs and the players and everybody else are very excited about that, I know, and should be a great opportunity for the Theodore Buffaloes to hopefully do a little bit better than they did last year, I guess, in provincials against the Wadena Wildcats. Of course, it was a two-game sweep by the Wadena Wildcats that time. Other than that, though, it's been a little bit of an interesting game here. The Buffs coming off a victory last night against the Cody Selects, 11-6. Had a very good third period. And, just wanted to kind of show you what we've got here tonight. We're in the press box in Minnetonka. Very nice little area. The very nice looking little rink. They have got a speed demon, though, that I see on the Zamboni, and maybe I'll even show you that a little bit here as I can. Give me a second. He flies with this one, that's for sure. Once again, thank you everybody that's been watching here tonight. Been a very interesting game so far. Does a good job. I'll give him that. It looks nice. Well, I'm going to take a 2-minute break to warm my hands up a little bit. And we will be back here for the second intermission, which won't be too long because this guy here cleans ice fast. So we will talk to you here in a few minutes and go from there. All right, we're back. Just waiting for the players to arrive on the ice. The player referees are already out here. Buffaloes are just lining up over in the lobby where they are. And we'll be getting ready to go here very shortly. Once again, 3-0 lead so far for the Valley Axemen. Assistant coach Norm Garvin visits with the referees for a quick moment here. If my audio sounds a little different, it's because it will. I have to go and leave the battery charger plugged in because it's a little cool in here. That means that sometimes I just don't have a ability to plug in a mic as the Buffaloes hit the ice. They look a little more focused, hopefully, for this period. Ready to go. Been an interesting period. A little bit of a rough start for the Buffaloes, I would say. Second half of the period, they played all right. Again, shots on goal are 12-11 for the Valley Axemen. Been a good period, though, overall, for the Axemen. Buffaloes, of course, you never want to go down by 3 early, but they'll be okay. See how they do in the second period. Just waiting for all the Axemen to hit the ice. There is definitely a lot more Axemen than there are Buffaloes here tonight. Once again, thanks to everybody that's been showing up here tonight. We see guys out of Manitoba. We see guys out of Saskatchewan. Of course, lots from Theodore here tonight that said hi. Overall, thank you very much again for watching, everyone that is watching. And we hope you're enjoying the game here tonight in Minnesota. As the second period gets underway here, and the Buffaloes get possession of the puck. Lamb gets this one deep, and off the Schwartz is Derek Schwartz in, and that one there is saved by Devin Dubik, who hangs on. This thing. All right, back out of here. Sorry about that for a moment. The Axemen get the puck shoot, so off of the, I don't know if that was the shoulder of Delane Lamb. He's going to stung a little bit here as the Buffaloes head back up ice. He's going to make a change here really quick as the Buffaloes don't need Schwartz! Rebound right back to Derek Schwartz, and he slams that one home past the goaltender Dubik. And we've got a 3-1 game here now for the Valley Axemen. As we are joined in the booth by number 19, Ryan Smith. Ryan, how you doing there?
Could be better. Could be better, Adam.
Yeah, I could be better too when I see the score, but hey, it happens. It's what it is. Now it's how you come back to this one as the guys line up here for center ice. Jordan Evans loses this one and ends up back down onto the goaltender Dubik. Axemen pitch it around the net, doesn't get out as Dak Krasinski digs for it. So I heard Schwartz. I didn't see who got the assist on that one, but nevertheless. Johnson throws it out and gets it out of the zone at least, but the Axemen end up back with it. Pitch it down deep into the zone as Dylan Johnson takes chase and absolutely wallpapers one of his guys. Rebound! Good chance there for the Axemen. That one will get out of the zone. Here comes Krasinski up the ice. Number 14, that would be, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one, gets the puck. Sorry, it's Weisendies? I don't know if that's a spelling mistake or that's how it's spelled, but man, I'm not wanting to offend anybody too much. So, Buffaloes end up back with the bucket. Here comes Dylan Johnson racing up ice. Johnson, natural forward, heading up ice, takes a shot there and just goes over to goaltender Dubik. Johnson's still going for it behind the net. as he tries to break this one open a little bit more. Axemen starting to get harassed a little bit more in their zone. As the Buffaloes, Axemen pitch it up. And right back to Mackenzie Flett. Handles this one nicely over to Curtis Decker. Decker to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn tries to make a little bit of room. Takes a nice shot. Dubik to save. Great back to Taphorn. Keenan Taphorn works it around the net. Heads against the far boards. Here's Derek Schwartz again. Schwartz gets the puck taken off him. And that'll end up back down the ice and over to Curtis Decker. Decker settles this one down. Delane Lamb back on the ice. Good to see. Good chance there for almost a too-many men by the Valley Axemen. As this one goes right back down, Dubik plays it around the net. Schwartz kind of poked at him a little bit there to see if he can get the puck off him. Here's Vrana, over to Taphorn. Taphorn with it, over to Colby Vrana, and doesn't get anything on it. And the Axemen head up ice. Taken off though quickly by Vrana. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz hits his player and ends up back out of the zone into neutral ice. Delane Lamb with it. Lamb shakes a shot around the net. Doesn't make it to the goaltender Dubik. But the Buffaloes still have it. Here's Keenan Taphorn to Schwartz. Schwartz trying to get this one back down to his defender. Here's Decker to Lamb. To Vrana. Decker shoots. Nice chance there. Just missed the net. Vrana skating along the boards. Here's Lamb. Lamb round the net. Along the side for Taphorn. Vrana to Taphorn. Out in front, and Decker holds this one in. Decker over to Taphorn. Takes it on the side. Doesn't work. Back to Decker. Decker takes a shot. Just missed from the tip for Delane Lamb. Here's Taphorn again. Shooting. Misses the net. And this one's going to get out of the zone as the Buffaloes start putting some real pressure on the Valley Axemen. Lamb skates up to the end. Lamb throws it in front. Nobody there. As the Axemen start bringing this one back up ice. Here's Josh Tripp with it. Tripp over to number 24. That is, I can't remember again, Carter Cockburn. Leading scorer of the Sask East. Now here's the Buffaloes just taking a change. As the Axemen try to work this one down. That's going to be icing against the Theodore Buffaloes. We've got 4 minutes and 44 seconds into the second period. And a 3-1 lead still for the Valley Axemen as Derek Schwartz cuts into that early in the period. Trainer is heading off for the Theodore Buffaloes. I'm not sure what exactly is going on with Jeremy Kudrick. Coming around. See what's going on right away here, I guess. As Warren Chimko grabs that one out of the air. We're getting shorter and shorter in the bench at Theodore. Another save, rebound! Big save by Warren Shimko as Carter Cockwell. Nope, sorry. That's number 64, Jeff Riddle. Had a glorious opportunity there. Just couldn't put it in. Buffs win the draw, but it ends up getting pitched back to the Valley Axemen. The Buffaloes, though, get the puck. Here's Krasinski now. Krasinski getting up ice, gets it out of the zone, but that's about it as he's getting rubbed off the puck. Another big hit there by Krasinski as they get this puck around the net again. Johnson with it. Johnson gets rubbed on the puck, but he'll get this, still hang on to it. Doesn't touch anybody, and then the Axemen lose the puck here. Here's a chance for Zach McIntyre. Over to Jordan Evans. Evans takes a hard shot. Scores! Jordan Evans puts it by the goaltender, Dubik. We've got a close one now. 3-2. 14:36 left here in the second. Just a beautiful pass over to Jordan Evans. Evans just goes and takes it and decides, I'm going to slam this one up. What a beautiful play by Jordan Evans. Just to get a hard shot off, and Dubik kind of confused him a little bit there, it looks like. And we are a 3-2 hockey game now. Jordan Evans, as this puck goes back into the theater or into the zone. Here's an enhance. Scores! Taphorn with the shot, bounces around, and Derek Schwartz puts that one in. I believe it was Schwartz. It might have just went right in on its own without Schwartz touching it. He's leading the pack in the way in the skate by. I'll take a wild guess and say that Schwartz got that one in. 14-16 into the left in the second period here. And we're all tied up at threes. Like I say, the Buffaloes are one of those teams that you just don't want to give any inch to, because they'll take a mile if they can. As the Axemen, just a little bit slow off the start here. And the Buffaloes made him pay for it. Here's the Buffaloes heading back up ice again. This is, I believe that was Herman with it. Herman over to Schwartz. Oh, what a chance there for Derek Schwartz. Couldn't quite get it past the goaltender Dubik. And here's the Axemen again with this puck. The Axemen head up, looking for a play. Takes a shot, scores! Jackson Betker with another glorious goal tonight. And they're playing Heave Away again. They seem to like that song here. With 13:34 left, it's 4-3. The Axemen get the lead again. Buffalo's had all the momentum going into this second period, it seemed. I don't know how. They must have had some good words or got themselves going here, as this one's going to be icing on the Theodore Buffaloes. And we're back to 4-3 for the Valley Axemen, who get to gain their lead. Here's McIntyre, though. McIntyre takes a shot. Late save there by Dubik. As the guys were pitching up front. Nice little try for a stretch pass there to number 9, Darcy Riddle. Didn't work. Riddle runs into Carter, or runs into one of his own men. Now they get the puck up ice. Here's the Axemen shooting it on net. Doesn't quite work, and Dylan Johnson ends up with it. Now the Axemen will get back the puck. Here's an opportunity for the Axemen. Hard shot. Chipko with the save. Right along the side of the net. That's around ice. Comes in here. Here's Skorchinski. That puck stays in the Theodore zone temporarily as Johnson now finally gets it over to Evans. It was tipped into the Swan Valley zone. 12:31 left here in the second. 4-3 for the Valley Axemen. Throw it up ice. Here's Colby Vrana. Picks it up. Vrana tries to get it around the net, and it doesn't work. And here comes the Axemen right up ice quickly. Here's Josh Tripp. Tripp works it around, gets puck knocked off him, and back down into neutral ice. Tripp over Cockburn. Cockburn takes a shot and tries to take Shimko's head off with that one. Great job to try to hold in the end, and it does stay in for a quick moment there as the Buffaloes recover the puck. Here's Colby Vrana with it. Vrana over to Josh Herman. Herman looking along the side of the net. Over to Taphorn, and what a save. Great opportunity there from Keenan Taphorn, who got a beautiful little pass back to him. Devin Dubik. I'd say Dubnik. That's a different goaltender with the save. .42 left here in the second period. Still a 4-3 game for the Valley Axemen. As Elaine Lamb lightens this one up and bounces it off the shin pad of number 2. That's Kyle Tripp. Decker over to Elaine Lamb. Lamb with it to Taphorn. He pitches it up to Josh Herman. Herman knocks his one deep into the zone as Colby Vrana goes and chases this one up. Very young line up front for the Buffaloes. Vrana throws it around the net, and that one there is picked up by the Stampeders. But Josh Herman does a nice jumping job to get this puck. Almost offside, but Axemen end up picking up this puck. Heads on into the Buffalo zone. That would be Herman over to Decker. This one gets out of the zone, and they'll just shoot this one back in as they're making a change over on the Swan Valley end. Again, very dangerous plays here. I thought they would have actually had too many men again, as they were making a change right at the same time they were playing the puck. Axemen get it back down to neutral ice, but that's about it. As Jordan Evans pitches this puck back down into the Axemen zone. Schwartz tries to block that one up. It ends up back to the lose a feed. We are losing a feed slightly. Why do we have such a low feed? It's not cool. Are we still on? I think we're still on. I'm going to continue like we are still on and see what happens. Looks like we're still on. Anyways, here's a chance for Jordan Evans. Shoots. Oh, what a save by Devin Dubik. Hangs on to that one. What an opportunity there to tie this game up by Jordan Evans. Glorious chance. Just didn't work. And we're back here to the Buffaloes getting a pay in the Axemen zone as they come up ice. And here's Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett throws it around the net to Dylan Johnson. Works this one back over to Zach McIntyre. McIntyre, that's over to Colby Vrana. And he'll take a shot and whistle this one out of play. Should be another opportunity here for the glove side of Devin Dubik or the Theodore Buffaloes. Well, not the way the Buffs wanted to start, but definitely had a better second period, I would think. And halfway through that second period, we are up as the Valley Axemen are up 1. And here's Cockburn with it. Cockburn gets it into the zone. What a chance there. Doesn't quite work. Here's Cockburn. Very good, talented player. Shakes a shot. Rebound. Oh, what a chance there, but just couldn't get anything on it quickly enough. It was Carter Cockburn. Tripp with it. Josh Tripp works this one out. Tries to get in front of the net. And Buffalo's doing a nice job of blocking up front. As Johnson tries to throw this one out. Shimko takes it off the blocker. Gets it into the corner. Flett tries to muscle it off. Ooh, what a shot there. Josh Tripp was teeing that one up on a one-timer. And that just barely missed the net. Buffs now with it. Buffs. Oh, a good chance there to try to get it to Taphorn. Didn't quite go past him. He'll take a shot into the zone as the Buffaloes are changing. Here's Cockburn with it. Takes a shot, bounces it off. Shimko will hang on to that one. 12 minutes, 40 seconds into the second period. Still a 4-3 game for the Valley Axemen. Some SJHL scores if you're looking for them. I believe it was 2-1 for the Yorkton Terriers. That game was in the second period. Melville Millionaires were down 2-1. They are playing, I believe it was the Flin Flon Bombers tonight, or was it, no, sorry, the Mirage Ice Wolves. The other one, though, that was real exciting to see was the Estevan Bruins were actually beating the Battleford's North Stars, who haven't lost in regulation, I should add. 1-0. Still early, but end of the first in that one. As this one goes down, shoot, save made by Shimko. Nice save there. As the Axemen are buzzing a little bit now. Buffalo's other shot there, and that's blocked up by Curtis Decker in front. He'll hang on to it for a few moments. Skate it, calm it down a little. Get it over to Jordan Evans, who looks like he just won his shot a few times off out of there. As Colby Vrana goes and sets this one up in the Swan Valley zone. Decker with a shot, blocked in front. Here's Lamb with it. Lamb keeps that puck, gets it over to Vrana. Vrana throws it around the net, looking for Jordan Evans, and Derek Schwartz now picks it up on the other boards. The Axemen get the puck. Don't move up ice here with the 7:01 left here in the second. Simcoe slows that one down, throws it back the other way. Here comes Zach Krasinski with it. Krasinski tries to work around one guy. Doesn't work. And the Axemen will get it out of the zone once more. Smuts have to come and touch up. They're going to make some changes here. Here's Flett. Flett with the puck. Over to Dylan Johnson. Johnson pushes it up to Korchinski, who touches it, so no icing. Dubick throws it along the boards, and that's blocked up by Josh Herman. Herman to McIntyre. McIntyre gets this puck to Mackenzie Flett. Flett shoots, and that there doesn't go anywhere. As Josh tripped from the Valley Axemen. Get the puck and try to move this one up ice quickly. Doesn't work. Buffaloes keep this one in neutral ice for a quick second. Now Tripp gets it, but it's offside for the Axemen. We're going to go to the near red line. Take this draw, Jordan Evans. Won't be Evans, it'll be Colby Vrana taking the draw. He'll win this one. Evans will get it over to Mackenzie Flett. Over to Dylan Johnson, who gets it to Keenan Taphorn. This time Taphorn's got a little bit of room. Taphorn takes a shot there, and that's off the Dubick. That looks like it's off, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. Johnson tries to pitch this one down, but the Axemen do get it into the Theodore zone. Flett to Taphorn. Pitches it off his stick. Back down for the Valley Axemen. Flett works that puck against Carter Cockburn. Cockburn hit there by Evans, then bounces off of Flett. Trying to be a human pinball machine right at the moment. As Flett gets this puck. Finding some guys open. Here's a nice little play by up to Vrana. Taphorn gets it over to Vrana, and Vrana, as the defender loses his stick for the Axemen, just kicks that one out of the zone. There's another opportunity here for Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn takes a shot up high. That just missed the net. And here comes the Axemen the other way really quickly. Yacklin's Riddle. Riddle makes a shot there. Save made by Shimko. As a Delaney Lamb takes a hard shot along the boards. Doesn't go out, but for a quick second it did. Nice, quick little pad there by Shimko, as I believe it was number 9 Riddle again taking a hard shot. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz over to Herman. Herman shoots that, and it's deflected up and out of play. With 4:20 left here in the second period. Been a lot closer of a game than what the first period showed you. Hopefully you stuck around for the second. Ryan, what are you seeing out there?
Seeing a lot of open ice out there, Adam.
Yeah.
I have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, both teams are kind of just feeling each other out, it seems, more than anything. And there's definitely a lot of open ice and opportunities for teams. Just a little bit of queer bounces and everything else, but that's the way sometimes it is. As the Buffaloes, nice little play there by Curtis Decker to knock this one down to Josh Herman. Schwartz decides that he wants to go and wish number 93, that's Betchler. So they're just wishing each other a happy Ukrainian New Year. Doesn't look like it's really going to come of anything. They just wanted to say, hey, how you doing? As Schwartz says, what have I done? So, Schwartz gets the extra one. Not sure what exactly the extra one was for. You see it, Ryan?
No, I have no recollection of that one.
Yeah, I just seen them both jawing at each other. I thought, okay, well, I'll send them both for wrestling, but not sure what the extra call was about. You can see that they're, looks like the timekeepers are a little bit more confused.
Must be different rules out here now, in Manitoba here now.
Yeah, they seem to be a little different out here, and that's okay. We still love them. Zach McIntyre looks like he's going to serve the other penalty here for Derek Schwartz. As I think both of them got two roughing calls, and then for some reason Derek Schwartz got an extra one. As the Valley Axemen now get their first power play of the game. Buffs have been very, very disciplined so far. Here's the Axemen. Tripp takes a hard shot. Nice chance there for him. Nice little play by Lamb to keep that puck out of there. Here's Tripp. Another chance there. And Lamb does a beautiful job of wide. Another hard shot. That's blocked in front somewhere. Here's Tripp. Tripp over to number 14. That's Monoslash. I can't pronounce that name. Going around the net here, and the Buffaloes do get that one out of the zone, but barely. Tapler no with it. For a moment there, he might just go for a skate. Instead, he's going for a skate the other way. And now he'll shoot this puck all the way down low. Almost Zach Krasinski, who is changing, just coming on ice. Not quite. Tripp. Trying to find some old guys. Tapler does a beautiful job as his stick gets lifted a little bit. Decker now has some more time, so he's just going to throw and play with this and throw it all the way back down the ice as there's only 47 seconds left to the penalty to Derek Schwartz for unnecessary well wishes. Here's Tripp with it. Tripp trying to make a move. Does. Gets around. Shoots. Saved by Shimko. As Curtis Decker dumps that into the crowd. 33 seconds left to Schwartz. What you seen on the power play, Ryan? Our penalty kill.
Penalty kill, we're really getting the puck outside. Controlling them off the outside and keeping them out there is going to be the key to penalty kill.
Absolutely. As the Axemen with this draw, they're working along the outside, and as you just said, trying to find somebody open. Nice little stick there by Curtis Decker. But Krasinski fans in the shot out of his own, and Axemen get it back. Here's an opportunity to shoot. Nice little block there on the by Curtis Decker. And Herman gets rubbed off the puck. Axemen working around their own zone as the penalty is going to expire to Derek Schwartz. And Zach McIntyre will be hitting the ice. Here's a chance for McIntyre. Right coming out of the box. Oh! Just couldn't quite get Zach Mack going. He was heading up ice with a full head of steam, but just a little bit too hot of a pass. Otherwise, we might be talking about a tie game right now. Herman takes this draw, wins it right back to Shimko. And we'll do this once more on the blocker side of Warren Shimko. 1 minute 55 left here in the second period. Once again, a 4-3 score for the Valley Axemen. Thanks again for everybody that's joining us here tonight. I see there's about 40, 50 people that are watching at a time here. Thank you very much for doing so, making us a part of your evening. Adam Stewart, Ryan Smith here with you. As this one continues on, and nice little hit there by Dylan Johnson as he pushes the guy off the puck.
Absolutely manhandled there now.
Absolutely. Josh Tripp gets a shot. Johnson, a big guy, blocks that one real well. And Tripp still with the puck. As this one gets for the Axemen. Oh, what a weird bounce there for 1 second. I think Shimko is looking at that puck and saying, heck with you at this point. Kobe Vrana takes the puck right back into the Valley Axemen zone. Vrana trying to pitch it around the net. Gets it over to Jordan Evans behind the net. Evans pitches out front. Where is that puck? It went right up front for 1 second there and almost over to goaltender Dubik. As that one doesn't quite work for him. And Darcy Riddle gets the puck back. And here's Dylan Johnson skating up ice. Gets across the red line. Gets this one deep into the zone as the Buffaloes are changing. The Axemen get this one here to Josh Herman as Buffs get into Herman. Here's Krasinski with it. Krasinski. He gets the puck, doesn't go with the puck. Decker throws this one up, and the Axemen end up back with it. Here's the Lane Lamb skating after it. Knows that he's got Decker on the other side. Gets it over to Curtis Decker. Over to Zach Krasinski. 12 seconds left. Here's an opportunity for the Buffs. 3-on-2. Tapper takes a shot there off the goaltender. Another chance here as time is almost expired here. Kurchinski works it along the net. Here's a chance right in front. And the whistle sounds for the period. Good period for the Theodore Buffaloes, who come back from a 0-3 deficit to tie this one up, but it's the Valley Axemen's Riddle who gets the go-ahead goal again for the Axemen. Should be a very, very entertaining third period. Once again, thanks everybody for watching here. We're going to just go and turn this on to a break feed for a little bit. Don't worry, we will be back here for the third period as this one goes along here tonight. Thank you very much again. We'll be talking to you here during the third. So while we're in intermission here, I'm going to give you the scores here in some of the other leagues at the moment. First one is the big one here tonight from Affinity Place in Estevan. The Estevan Bruins are leading 5-0 against the Battleford's North Stars. If this goes down the way it's looking like it's going to go down, it's only 1:27 left here in the third in that game. You're going to have the first loss for the Battleford North Stars in regulation will come by the hands of the Estevan Bruins. Over in Yorkton tonight, the Yorkton Terriers are tied right now with the Weyburn Red Wings. That's tied at 2. Humboldt Broncos are beating the Melfort Mustangs at home 5-1. You've got the Kindersley Clippers. They're taking on the Flin Flon Bombers. That game's tied at 2, going just starting up in the third period. The La Ronge Ice Wolves 3-1 against the Melville Millionaires in La Ronge right now. Haven't heard any scores, though, from either the Wapella-Kenora game or the other game, which is Grandview at Kelleher and to take on the Tuna Avalanche. If you do hear some of those scores, just let me know. I'll try to get them out to you as soon as I got them. But over here in Theodore, or in Minnetonka's, the Theodore Buffaloes right now trail the Valley Axemen 4-3. Just heading into the third period here. Halfway clean the ice. We'll be back here for the third period when that gets going. Thanks.
All across Canada, canola farmers face ever-changing challenges. To help overcome them, Invigor Hybrid Canola from BASF continually invests in developing new technology for your farm. Of course, innovation alone didn't put us on the map. You did. Thanks to you, Invigor has been grown on more acres than any other canola hybrid, so you can expect more when it counts most.
All right, third period is underway here in Swan Valley. Here comes the Buffs up the ice with it, and now he gets pitched back by the Axemen. Buffaloes now will get called out icing in here. So we'll turn that second intermission banner off again for you. There you go. 19, we're only 15 seconds into this one. This period. And saved by Warren Chimko. Nice little shot from the blue line. Should be a very entertaining third period here. Next game for the Buffaloes, of course, will be next Friday when they take on the Rocanville Tigers at home. Tigers won the first game this season. Here comes the Buffaloes up ice. Schwartz over to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn tries to get the puck off him. Doesn't work. Here's a shot. Shoot. Save. Rebound. Good chance there for the Buffs. Here's another one for Taphorn, who doesn't work on that one and he gets out of the zone. Here's Cockburn with it. Cockburn takes a shot there up and deflected up and on the plate. And gets the whistle. Buffalo's going to make some changes, as will the Valley Axemen. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson throws it around the net. Over to Zach McIntyre. McIntyre heads up ice with it quickly. Josh Herman now behind him. Herman gets the puck. Take it off of him. Axemen head back down ice. Been a fun game so far. Of course, the Buffaloes went down 3-0 early. Came roaring right back. And then a quick goal right back from the Swat Valley Axemen. And ended up a 4-3 game so far. As my color guy, Ryan Smith, shows back up to the booth. Here's Zach McIntyre with it. McIntyre throws this one back, and Carter Cockburn is there to pick that one up. Gets back down into the Theodore zone as Dylan Johnson goes. Grabs that behind his net. Johnson trying to work up ice quickly to Zach McIntyre. McIntyre over to Kobe Vrana. Vrana looking for somebody else with him. Takes a shot. Nice bounce off of Dubik. Kerchinski will pick that one up. Kerchinski works this one around, but nobody's there. As the Axemen get pumped off the puck. That's Kobe Vrana working him very hard to try to get that puck off of him. And he does for a moment there. And now here's Keenan Taphorn to get it. Taphorn loses this one, and here comes the Axemen up ice. That puck's taken off of them, and here's the Buffaloes in the Axemen zone. Back and forth they go. Decker over to Lamb. Lamb throws this one out. And this is back into the Theodore zone. Right onto the goaltender, Warren Chimko. And he'll hang on. Here comes Kobe Vrana, who doesn't win this draw, but it still ends up back behind the Theodore Buffaloes end. Here's the lane Lamb now. Lamb, or the tap horn, touches it, but doesn't go very far. Here's Kyle Tripp of the Axemen. Axemen, go get this puck up. Nobody was touched. And this is going to be icing on the Valley Axemen. Ryan, what did you hear during the third intermission?
Keep skating out there, Adam. We got a short bench tonight, but boys are playing hard. The boys are playing hard.
You got to consider one bench there pretty well looks full, and one bench there looks like, well, let's face it, I think I got one extra line out there, one extra player.
Exactly.
It'd be very tough to kind of get this going. It's going to be tough on them, but if they can keep skating, you're right. They have a good opportunity to come back with a win on this one yet. As the Axemen get the puck, hand up ice, take a shot, shoots. They save by Shimko. The rebound goes right beside the net. Now here's the Buffaloes with it. Dylan Johnson throws it up to Eric Schwartz. Schwartz can't quite hang on to that one. Here's the Axemen again with it at neutral ice. Skates around, gets it into the zone. And here's Curtis Decker. Now, Decker gives it to Lamb. Schwartz throws it deep into the zone. Funny bounce goes right up to Kyle Tripp of the Swan Valley Axemen. 16:34 left here in the third. Still a 4-3 Axemen lead as Derek Schwartz gets it into the Axemen zone, but that one comes out. Lamb will throw this one deep, and they will make some changes for the Theodore Buffaloes. Been a very fun game so far. 25-24 shots and everything have been very even as the big guy, number 27, that would be Evan Warden. Must have tripped over his own skates for some reason there. I'm not sure what exactly happened.
Yeah, ice is slippery out there, Adam.
Yep, usually ice, it's usually defined as slippery. As Mackenzie Fleck goes around his net. And Josh Tripp gets tripped up on the boards. Another shot there, a quick little save on the glove by Warren Shimko. He'll hang on.
Am I supposed to get you to do the announcing?
Nope, not me, but I can announce who wins the 50-50 live on Facebook and YouTube.
Who's supposed to do that? I wonder who I give it to.
I would imagine I'm not really sure. Sorry.
No,
Wrong person. Well, I guess we won't know who wins the 50-50 here tonight, but we'll try later on to figure out who that is in case it's one of the Theodore guys. Shimko will pin that up against his net. Get another whistle with 15:27 left here in the third. If you haven't been listening during the intermissions, I ran through the SJHL scores. One of the big ones tonight, 5-0 for the Estevan Bruins over the Battleford North Stars. That's the first loss for the Battlefords all season. So a 29 or 33 game or more streak goes down tonight. As the Buffaloes get this quickly into the zone, and just a stretch out for Lamb. Tries to hang on to this one. Goes back to Kobe Vrana. Vrana over to Lamb. Lamb and Vrana both working along the boards real well. Vrana finally does get a little bit open. Bounces off of Jordan Evans' stick. But there's nobody on the other side. Although Josh Herman's doing a very nice job of working guys over. Decker gets this one back down. And that was a scary opportunity with a guy behind him. Curtis Decker does a beautiful play to hold that from getting to the forward that was behind him. Here's the Axemen with it. Hands up, gets it into the beside Warren Shimko, beside the net. Shimko plays the puck around, gets it to Curtis Decker. Decker throws this one out and back down the ice. Axemen will have to pick it up back in their zone. Here's Kyle Tripp with it. Gets the puck up. And the Axemen takes a hard shot over top of the goaltender Shimko. But he decided to glove that one and hang on. 6 minutes, I should say, into the third period. Still a 4-3 Valley Axemen lead. Shots are 27-24 now for the Valley Axemen. I'm not sure if they were just adding it on the wrong side of the sheet, but nevertheless. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz tries to break free defenders, doesn't work. But still gets the puck. And now the Axemen end up back with it, and here to come back up ice. Opportunity here for number 11. That would be Kristen Bender. Takes a shot. Shimko will hang on to that one. As the Valley Axemen will get another opportunity here on the glove side of Warren Shimko. Number 12, Ryan Braun, and 13, that's Keenan Taphorn, takes the draw. Braun wins it for the Valley Axemen. As he gets a shot off. Doesn't go anywhere. Here is Mackenzie Flett with it. Flett trying to get this one up. Doesn't get it out. Here's a bad opportunity for the Axemen. Makes a move, and he's going to get a penalty for that for sure. It's Dylan Johnson. Takes a quick shot, and Shimko didn't like that one bit. They're going to have a couple here as this guy is going to go after the goaltender. Ryan Braun going and having some choice words for goaltender Warren Shimko. And that's an interesting development.
Tempers are flaring out there, Adam.
Tempers are going a little bit more than I thought they were. They heated up in a real fast way as this shorter, stubby forward, Ryan Braun, wanted to have a few words for Warren Shimko. I mean, I know Mr. Shimko is Ukrainian, but I don't think they were wishing him Happy New Year.
No, I wouldn't mess with Shimko if I were you.
That's a guy that is quite the man out there. I don't know what's going to happen here. This will be interesting. I mean, the Buffaloes can't afford to really give up anybody at this point because literally you're down to one line essentially if you do that. One forward line, one B line, which isn't the most ideal a situation. My favorite part was watching Shimko take a look to see if the goaltender Dubik was maybe coming this way. You don't think he wants any part of Warren Shimko. If I could zoom in on this phone, I would be thrilled, but it don't let me.
That shades old-time hockey there, Adam.
That's a little bit
of old-time hockey.
A nice old barn like this, that's a pretty fun thing to watch once in a while.
Remnants of an old gymnasium, some may say.
Yeah, definitely with the old wood finish on the inside. Pretty neat in this Minnesota's arena. So this is going to end up outside the Theodore zone. I believe there'll be an extra player going off for the Valley Axemen. I don't know if we got 2 10s, or you might want to stick your head out the door and just kind of give me an idea what they say for the when they start announcing this one. Because I'd like to hear what this exactly is. Just waiting to hear what we got here.
It, but I'm pretty sure it must be 2-2, and you got a 10 as well.
Okay.
2 and 10.
So 2-2 and 10. No penalties really on the play. It's a 5-on-5 situation here again. But Johnson and Bender there get the 2-2s, and then Bender gets the extra 10. So just have to have somebody serving it with him there. Here's Schwartz with it. Schwartz takes a hard shot, bounces up, and deflected out his own, off the stanchion here in the Minnesota arena. So this will be another one to the glove side of Devin Dubik. So we're going to see what happens here. This could be a very interesting third period all of a sudden as Theodore wins this draw. And Kerchinski and his man are tied right up. I don't think so. That was a good acting job, but we'll let, I guess, see what comes of this. That goaltender is the slowest guy I've ever seen leave the ice. Here comes the Axemen skating around behind their net. I hope they pass it to their goaltender, who doesn't go in the net. They're going to try to set someone up here and get a little bit of a play on as they got 6 attackers right now into the zone. I think that was a very good acting job because you look and there was no player leave the ice from that high sticking call. He grabbed his face as they finally blow the whistle here. It was a great acting job.
Slashing.
Slashing. See the slash. He goes and grabbed his face. I thought he was kind of going for the high sticking call. But all right, Zach Krasinski will go for a slashing call now. And the Valley Axemen get another power play. So he gets a slashing call, and the Axemen, as there's a guy flying in front of the net, get taken down by Curtis Decker. Axemen still with the puck, though, in the Theodore zone, cycling it around. Trying to make something work here to get past the goaltendership, going to give themselves an insurance goal. As the Axemen try to set this one up. Being watched over very well by most of the Buffaloes here. Gordon Evans trying to get a hard pass over. Doesn't quite work for the guy. And as Decker goes, and nope, that would be 24. That's Lamb. Tries to dive and get that puck out of there. Puck goes around the zone. Another chance. And that there gets out. And here's Jordan Evans. Can't get it out. That's the dangerous move. And here's an opportunity, but nobody's going to be quick enough to go grab this one. Jordan Evans will just skate it around for a moment. Throw it around the net. Earn a little bit more of this penalty to Kurchinski. Sure, after this one's done, I'm sure that at least the Buffaloes will be happy that they have both of their players back. Dylan Johnson will be well rested. Which, who knows, that might have been a strategy the whole time. No, it wasn't. 24 seconds left of the penalty to Kurchinski. And the Buffaloes will get this one back down the ice. Just up to neutral ice, though. That was a nice little block there by number 24. Carter Cockburn to try to keep that puck in the neutral ice. Does. But the Buffaloes now are doing a very nice job of playing keep away from the Valley Axemen. Cody Branagh, big hit from behind, and there is no call. Definitely a good cross-check at least to call, but I guess as this one heads back down ice, Kurchinski gets it. Throws it over to Decker. Decker throws it down the ice. And that one there, the icing was waved off as it was touched up by Keenan Taphorn. Here's the Valley Axemen. Guy getting right there a little bit by Zach Kurchinski. Trying to get this puck back. Penalties expired for the Buffaloes. Nice play there. A good active stick by Lamb. Another opportunity. Here comes the Buffaloes up ice quickly. They can get a 2-on-1 here if it's possible. Schwartz back to Taphorn. Taphorn gets rubbed off the puck there by number 14. Moisendes. Literally, I don't know if that's spelled wrong and pronounced wrong. I'll just say it isn't. And that one there comes out of the play as the big guy, Dylan Johnson, gets off ice. Are back onto the ice. Axemen get the puck in Theodore zone to the blocker side this time with Warren Shimko. A little bit of a meeting there in the corner to see what they're going to do. Now they're all settled up. Yeah, poor signal. That's not good. Hide that for a minute. And we'll be back here. It will take a moment. It'll just bump around for a moment, and then it'll come right back, guys. So just be prepared. I will be better when I do live, and I post it later live or as a feed. from the game before. Sometimes it just happens. But it is picking back up here. Here we go. As the Buffaloes get this into the zone, looking over Schwartz, trying to find something open, throws it in front. McIntyre shoots. Oh, what a save by Dubik. And this puck goes back out of the Theodore Buffalo zone as it's number 16, Prieston, who is taking this one up into the Buffs' end. Buffaloes get it back, throw it across ice, and that's over to Delane Lamb. Lamb, who's wanting to make a change, will just dump this deep into the Valley Axemen zone. Defense is waiting for this to get set up as the Axemen get it out of their, finally take it behind their net and out of their zone. Full head of steam. Here's Josh Tripp. Getting taken off by Dylan Johnson. Johnson, another chance. Oh, what a nice save there. Carter Cockburn should go hang on. 8:19 left here in the third. Still a 4-3 Swan Valley lead. By Swan Valley, I mean Valley Axemen because I don't know. I think that's the real name is Valley Axemen. I can call them Swan Valley. Nevertheless, we're in the Valley anyways tonight. Hope you've been enjoying the feed as the Buffaloes get this back into the zone. Krasinski couldn't get the puck. Here's Kyle Tripp with it. Tripp gets it, pitches it over to his defensive partner. That would be number 14. No. Yes, number 14. Weisendes. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I'm sincerely apologizing every time I do that. Here's Dylan Johnson. Johnson kind of shuffles this over to Vrana, who doesn't really do much with it. Has to go back to Dylan Johnson. Buffs are trying to get this set up as Mackenzie Flett looks for a long pass. It was tipped by Taphorn, who the goaltender is sitting there and playing around with it. And they call a quick whistle. They're lucky about that. Now he's having a few choice words with Weisendes. Not sure what he's talking about, but something along the lines, you did it to our goaltender, we're doing it to your goaltender. I don't know. Their goaltender didn't quite go after him, at least. Here's Taphorn. Taking the draw. Hasn't been this one, and Axemen end up back with it. Number 64, that's Riddle. Riddle with it. Gets rubbed off the puck by Dylan Johnson, and Schwartz gets it around the net. And that will not make it out of the zone. That's number 27, racing back for it, Evan Borden. And just cannot hang on to the puck right now for a moment there as the Buffaloes. Shumko gets it. Gives it over quickly to Curtis Decker. McIntyre pitches it up to Derek Schwartz. Schwartz, if he can get it over, doesn't. Just behind Keenan Taphorn. And bounces it in front. Buffaloes are going to have to get some a little bit more offensive here pretty quickly because they have to get clock is starting to tick. Here's a nice play by Delane Lamb. Back off of the skate of McIntyre. And the Axemen end up back with it. Axemen get the puck. Nice chance save made by Shimko on the blocker side. Kyle Tripp throws this one over the net. Here's some opportunity now for the Valley Axemen. Another one in front trying to get this one to work. And here's Curtis Decker with it. Decker over to Kurchinski. Kurchinski just takes that puck and skates it in. Throws it back and nobody's there. Here's Kurchinski. Throws it back in. And again, not very much there. Decker tries to hold this one in, and there's a one-on-one. Unless Lamb can get this past him, he does get it back down. And over to Zach Kurchinski, who just pitches this one down the net ice. Over for Devin Dubik. Flett gets into Johnson. Over to Flett. Flett to Evans. To Vrana. It's off the side of the post. That was a good chance there for Colby Vrana. Here's Johnson with it. Johnson shoots. That doesn't get it through the crowd. Kyle Tripp gets that one. Throws it around the net. Now here comes Keenan Taphorn with it. Taphorn skates up ice really quickly. Tries to get that one back and doesn't work. Here's Vrana though. Holds it in. Colby Vrana trying to get it around, and that's pitched up and out of the Swan Valley end. Score right now is 4-3 for the Swan Valley Axemen as Keenan Taphorn takes a nice shot. And Devin Dubik makes the save. Here's Josh Herman taking the draw when this one here is a tie-up. Ends it back to the Axemen. This one goes around the net and back down the ice. Here's Chris Becker, takes it in his own zone, getting it over to Delane Lamb. Lamb over to McIntyre. McIntyre gets it up to Josh Herman. Herman pounding against the boards. And this goes back over to Lamb. Lamb takes a hard shot, trying to get it over to Schwartz. It doesn't work. A little bit of a slap pass. As the Axemen get it back down the zone. Here's Shimko with it. Shimko works it around the end. And here's Derek Schwartz. Schwartz in the zone. Kyle Stripp took that puck off of him very easily. And this one's up. And wasn't touched. Here's Kurchinski. Still going to hang on to that one. Buffs are very tired. I'm certain of it. They need to get some momentum going. 3:47 left here in the third. Kurchinski gets this puck over and gets the draw in the Valley Axemen zone. 3:42 left here in the third. Shots are 31-26 for the Valley Axemen. Still a 4-3 hockey game. One tip, that's all it takes, and this one could be a tie game. Round the net, number 14. That is again. Moisten does. I think I'll try that one again for the rest of the night. As Josh Tripp skates in quickly into the zone. This is a top line that's been all night. Most of the goals for the Axemen tonight. Big hit there by Colby Vrana. And the Buffaloes take this one up ice quickly. 3-on-2. Jordan Evans leaves it for Colby Vrana. Vrana shoots. Rebound. Oh, good chance there for Zach Kurchinski. As Kurchinski gets another chance in front, and that puck is picked back down the ice. Shimko is going to throw this one up quickly, and they are going to make some changes. Everybody's making wholesale changes. Flex throws this one deep into the zone. Number 93, that's Betchker. Gets it. Heads up ice here. Here's number 64. That is Riddle. Riddle waiting for a guy in front. Oh, man, what a hit. That could have been dangerous for a penalty. Not called, and they're going to let him play. Keenan Taphorn now. Taphorn skates up ice. Skates around the net. Throws it in front, and there's nobody there. Decker holds it in the zone. As Keenan Taphorn goes back in there, throws it up front, and that's pitched back over behind the net. Schwartz to Decker. Decker tries to make a pass to Schwartz, doesn't work. Decker still holds it in the zone. Decker over to Lamb. Lamb shoots. Save made by Dubik. And that one's pitched up and not on a play. That just bounces all the way down the zone. And that will be icing against the Valley Axemen. With 1:57 left here in the third. A couple opportunities there for the Buffaloes. We're waiting around here. I'm not sure what's going on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Buffaloes on the ice. Timeout is going to be called by the Buffaloes here. Set this one up as they get a nice opportunity in the zone of their own. Jade, again, the score 4-3 for the Valley Axemen. 1:57 left here. Buffaloes have had a few opportunities in the last little bit. The game opened up a little bit now. Good opportunities both ways. This game started as a 3-0 after the first period for the Valley Axemen. And the Buffaloes came roaring back in the second period. Had a great second. And it looks to me we're going to see an empty net here for the Theodore Buffaloes, I think they're going to go 6-on-5 as they can. See what they can do. So it's going to be Taphorn, Schwartz, Mackenzie Flett, Delane Lamb, Zach McIntyre, Kobe Vrana taking the draw here up against the Axemen. Flett tries to get one hard shot, and that one they were barely missing that. Another chance! Another chance in Dubik. On to that one. 1:49 left here in the third. As the Buffaloes' net is empty. Good opportunities here for whoever, for the Buffaloes. They just got to see if they can win another draw. And that one's tied up, but the Buffaloes get it back. Here's Flett to Lamb. Shoots! Nice chance. Rebound! Beautiful shot there by McIntyre on the side of the net. Doesn't quite go through. Here's another chance, and there's nobody right there. Flett goes and gets hit. Lamb. Over to McIntyre. To Taphorn. Back to Lamb. Lamb picks a slap pass. Shoots! Oh, what a chance for Schwartz, and he can't get it home. Blocked in front. Here's Lamb again with 1:15 left in the third. Over to Flett. Flett shoots. Save made by Dubik. Buff still have the puck. And now it's going to be dug along the boards there. Vrana. And here's an opportunity. McIntyre. Oh! Cannot get it through. Schwartz with it. Schwartz to Vrana. Along the boards. Gets nailed. And that's going to be a call against them. Penalty coming up. With 46.6 seconds left on the clock. Colby Vrana gets nailed into the boards. And opportunity for the Buffaloes to try to get this one in. Taphorn, Vrana, Schwartz, Johnson. They switch up Johnson for Flett. Another big push into the boards on Vrana, but Johnson gets it over to Lamb. Lamb takes a shot blocked in front. And this one is going to go down the ice with 35 seconds left. The Buffs still have an opportunity here, 6-on-4. Johnson quickly up ice. Here's a pass to Keenan Taphorn. Taphorn gets it in. Just about gets his head taken off, but nothing happens with 22 seconds left here. Devin Dubik holds on. One more switch here that the Buffaloes are going to do. Delayed Lamb is swapped out for Curtis Decker. So it'll be Decker and Johnson in the back. Vrana, Taphorn, Schwartz, and McIntyre over on the other side. And this one gets pitched up and down the ice with 16, 15, 14, 13. It'll be tough to catch it up to this one, and this one's blocked up in front. That's getting delayed around there. He's going to just try to get her into the boards. Another shot there, but it doesn't work. And this one here, unfortunately, is over. The Valley Axemen defeat the Theodore Buffaloes tonight 4-3 in a thriller in the end here. Good effort from a very short bench Theodore Buffaloes team. But it wasn't enough tonight as the Valley Axemen take down the Theodore Buffaloes and win this one 4-3. Shotsman goal, 44 for the Theodore Buffaloes, 31 for the Valley Axemen. And with that, that's the game tonight. Hope you guys all enjoyed the feed. I know I always have a good time trying to put these on for you. Let me know how this one went later on. You can give me a comment, give me a like if you liked it, I guess. And hey, thank you very much again for joining us this evening here in Minnetonka. We will see you on the next game. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming in Theodore against Rocanville, but then it's Kenora Cobras and the I-2 Avalanche after that for the next two games. So, nevertheless, thank you very much again for watching. Good night from Minnetonka.